name is Jared Smedley, aka Mook, also known as the Fit Cinematographer. I am 35 years old, born in Sacramento, California. Never been anywhere else my whole life. This is my stomping grounds and my home soil. I've always been a creative. I wanted to figure out how things work, and if something was being sold or if it was popular around the school, I would be the person doing my best to try to make that on my own. Now, I'm not sure if that came from poverty or maybe not having much as far as financial resources, but it's something that has stuck with me till this day. So my creative side first started off with the love of music. I would produce beats for hours with the headphones on, sometimes going as long as 12 hours throughout the day, mixing, mastering, trying beats with different sounds, or trying to write lyrics to form a song. My work ethic has always been there, and I believe that's what makes me so passionate and driven to get in that gym and perform well.
Flip dope, force type O, hit it on the block, I abused it hot. 27 grams, got a cheap tonight. Get dope, get that, I'm never set, in the crack of the hood.
I really got into fitness by, I would say, association and just growing up around it. As a little kid, my dad would work out with his friends in the living room. They toss around the curl bar, doing cleans, things of that nature. My older brother was always into fitness. Me being the youngest of three, I'm always gonna look up to Big Bro and want to be like him. I remember going to an apartment gym with him and his friend at the time, and we got so good of a workout in, the next day it's like I could hardly even move. And I remember at the time, like, it was a good feeling, like feeling like you're growing and becoming this big, strong person. It does something to you mentally that I don't believe anything else in this world could do. As I got older, I would say maybe around 19 or so is when I really started trying to make the gym a part of my lifestyle. It was kind of tough getting in and out of the gyms, trying to establish a workout partner. So you would go for a month or 2 months and then fall off for multiple months and not really being able to establish a steady habit. While being in and out of fitness, I really discovered my passion for video, even though that wasn't a straightforward process. Prior to me loving video and film, I tried to pick up what was once left off by a group of friends that I grew up with. We were doing Blend's clothing. At the time, it was a hot style. I mean, everybody loved the shirts that were being created. I wasn't really the artist at that time, and I really couldn't create the blends shirts that my friends were doing, but overall, it was an amazing product that we had. But as time went on and, everybody went their separate ways, we all grow up, right? So that blends clothing thing kind of fell by the wayside, and it was something that we just never really seen all the way through, kind of like the music. I'm big on entrepreneurship, and like I said not too long ago, is I'm always trying to figure out the nuts and bolts of something and really create and get it up and running. That's like my passion. I think that's really the definition of entrepreneur. I believe this is 2014 or 2015. I get the bright idea that I want to pick back up Blends clothing. I decided to make my first big investment on a t-shirt printer. I saved up a couple grand, went down to San Diego, bought the t-shirt printer without really knowing too much about the whole process and how the t-shirt printer worked, and I got Blends clothing back up and running. As you all may know, if you're operating any kind of business, especially clothing, you're gonna need multiple photo shoots, you're gonna need video, you're gonna need a big package to really promote your product. So after receiving multiple high quotes for a photography package, I went on the research, or I should say, I went on the journey of trying to find my own camera so I could do the photography and videography myself. My stepdad just so happened to be in the photography, so once I did find my first camera, which was the Panasonic GH4, because I was more interested in videos than photos, and the GH4 was just the most bang for my buck at the time, and it was halfway decent with photos. My stepdad would give me some tips on camera settings or just the basics in photography, and I would take what he gave me and do my additional research. And YouTube is just a beast for us nowadays, and whatever you're really trying to learn, you could get on there and kind of become a professional in a matter of hours if you consume the content and practice. So there I was with the camera, doing photo shoots for my clothing line, and then it started transcending into weddings and you name it, I was shooting it. But really, out of all, what really stuck with me with film was short films and movies. There's so much power in the camera to tell stories that I've always looked for that creative outlet, even so in my music, and I think that's why I was gravitating towards it so much. But once I picked up the camera and I understood film and script writing and screenplays, a new passion emerged that, just really couldn't be contained. Even though the clothing didn't work out, because me as a business person, I did the SWOT analysis and the overall analysis of where my income or my money was going for the business, and it just wasn't cutting it for me, and I had to sell the t-shirt printer. But what I did when I sold the t-shirt printer is I invested in more film equipment. While this is happening, you know, I'm getting consistent in the gym. I'm understanding macros. I'm understanding calories in, calories out. I got a Fitbit, and that's when the game changed. I've always been strong for my size in the gym. You know, I was never no more than 160 pounds. At the time, I got up to 170 by the grace of God. I don't know how that happened, but I started a cut from there. And by the time I was reaching to about 160 to 158, I was looking really lean in the gym, and I'd started receiving a lot of compliments. And one of the people that I associate with the gym, one of the people I associate with at the gym, then told me that maybe I should compete.
Go, Jay!
I've always wanted to be an elite when it came to the fitness. I wanted to have this very desirable physique, and to be able to say that I earned it with just taking in protein. You know, I only recently started taking pre-workout, and that was after I lost my first fitness competition. Once I really got turned on to the competitor lifestyle and bodybuilding, I just became an animal. There's something deep down in me that always wants to be the best in something, wants a form of expression, and I don't want any limits. And I believe every time I step in the gym, I'm able to challenge myself. I'm able to push myself to be the best, and there's nobody there that could stop me but me. My motivation is both internal and external, but I realize that the external pressure is derived from internal, because I have this need to be the best that I can be, and from there be able to show people that against all odds, or whenever you put your mind to something, no matter what it is, that you can accomplish that. And I feel like that about competing. Then I'm gonna step on that stage, and I'm gonna take myself from somebody that didn't know anything about fitness to now I'm a certified personal trainer. I have a plethora of knowledge, and I'm still learning, and I'm gonna build my body to the point I step on that stage and I'm undeniable. My why is because we have one life, and anything we can dream of, we should try to achieve that. And since we only have one life, I refuse to separate my two passions, which is film and fitness. Though some might see it as an odd combination, or some might say that I should let go of one and pursue the other, I'm here today as the Fit Cinematographer on both sides for film and fitness. Hate it or love it, I'm gonna advocate for it, I'm gonna push it, and till the day I die, it's gonna be film and fitness.